Hey guys, Dr. Polly. We're still in Chapter 6 and we're doing the Part 5, which is the angle latch. First thing you need to notice is obviously it's metric, so we need to switch over to metric. It actually has a material put on it, which is brass, so let's go ahead and do that now. So let's right click on material, edit material, and we'll go to, it's not steel. Brass is a copper alloy, and there's brass, and we'll apply. So there, we learned a little chemistry. Or metallurgy, whichever one you want to go with. So there's that. Alright, so now we're going to do a simple extrusion from the top plane because the way this is oriented. Let me pull it over here and show you real quick. This is the top of this. Alright, so that's how we're going to orient it. And I'm just going to draw this shape. Okay, fairly standard. We're going to extrude it. I'm going to go ahead and have the fillets on it, so we'll just extrude it. Then we're just going to probably go ahead and do this slot first. We'll cut this one out, then we'll come back and add this one and cut it down just a little bit. I think it's 5, if you notice right there. Alright. This is half the distance, obviously. They've used a formula, which is probably like 0.75. Thickness is 30. Half 75, which is 375. Anyways, then we're going to do this hole through here. So it's a fairly simple part. The only thing that might throw you off is drawing this top view right here. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Okay, so what did I say we're going to do? Oh yeah. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put the bottom corner of it right here on the origin, so I have something to go by. And I'm going to come out here like this. And we're going to come out here at an angle. Like so. Let's see. I don't want extra points if I don't have to, so I'll extend that out. And then I'm going to grab that point, grab the origin, and then I'll make those coincident so it'll have something to constrain against. Alright, so let's put some basic dimensions on this. First off, we know this is 60. And we know this is 75. Alright, and from here to here will be 45 degrees, and so that kind of shapes the whole thing. The distance from here to here is 115, so that sets that. And the distance from this point to here is going to be 60. So, alright, so we've got all this laid out. Let's go ahead and put our fillets on it. So we're going to find fillet. Fillets have a radius of 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4 fillets. We're good. There we go. And notice everything's still fully defined, which is good. If I use constrained a lot, that's because I'm regressing back to my Autodesk Inventor days. Alright, so we're good. Finish it. The thickness is 30 on this. There we go. And notice it's already brass, so it's all happy. Alright, now let's add this slot to it. So I'm going to do a extruded cut on this surface. And I'm going to use my slot tool, and I'm going to use the standard slot, which is a straight slot. And I'm just going to go like this and just make the basic dimensions of one. Now the first thing I want to do is that this is aligned with this, and I need to make sure it is. So I'll pick this center line, hold control and grab this line, and I'm going to make those parallel. Just so I know that they're oriented correctly, and I didn't draw that crooked or something like that. Now let's go ahead and add this, our dimensions here, so it's 50 there, and it's 20. I drew that pretty close. Alright, so there's that. You notice that it's not fully defined yet. That's because the center needs to be centered, which is going to be 75 divided by 2. Okay, and there's that 37.5. And let's see what else we need. That should be it. Well, no, we've got to locate it this way. And it is 30. So we'll go ahead and say from here to here, maybe. There to there is 30. Alright, there we go. Fully defined. Yay, we're happy. Alright, so we'll finish that. We're going to go ahead and cut that through. I'm not going to do a blind. I'm just going to do up to surface because that's my favorite go-to. It just seems cleaner. And now we're going to add the extra one on there. So I'm going to do another extruded cut, this surface. And we're lazy, so I'm going to say offset entities. And I'm going to pick this, this, and this. Why won't it work? Oh, I accidentally clicked. Hang on. Wait, back out of that. Offset. missed the line. Went ahead and did that. There we go. The distance of that offset is 10. Well, congratulations, there it is. It's by default. And we're good. So I'm going to say OBKB. And now we're going to cut that. So we're going to finish it, and it's going to want to cut down. How far we're going to cut? It's going to have to be blind, and 5 is the depth of that groove. So there we go. So we only got one more thing to do, and it's that hole going through. Now, one unwritten rule: if they have a hole on something and they don't have any hole note or anything saying that it only goes in so far, it's considered to be going through the object. So we'll do an extrude cut this surface. We could do a hole tool, but it's just as quick to do this. Dimension that. The diameter is 15. Position it. From here to the very edge is 30. And it's going to be centered 15. So there's that to here is 15. There she is. Finish it. Go ahead and say up to surface. Boom. There we go. Nice. And there we go. There's our brass piece. AngleLatch.